Hey guys, welcome back to itsjulietbenoit.com. So this is going to be an update video on Perfect 30. I had some really great results that I'll tell you about, so keep watching and let's get started. I'm going to share with you guys 3 things that helped me to lose 10 pounds in 30 days. So if any of you don't know what I did a program called Perfect 30. So I kind of invented this program, which was basically an experiment that I did for 30 days. I called it Perfect 30, and it was an experiment in how my body and my mind and everything would change if I ate perfectly, if I ate the perfect diet for 30 days. So I'm gonna go into a couple of things that I did and a couple of the results that I had. So first thing, as you can tell by the title, I actually ended up losing 10 pounds in 30 days. So that's 4 weeks. So that works out to about 2.5 pounds a week. Okay, so the first thing that I did is I changed my diet. So I'm already vegan, if you don't know, but what I did is I changed my diet to be a completely whole foods, plant-based diet. The major differences between how I was eating before and how I was eating during Perfect 30 is that there was no processed foods. So I said in a previous video, I used to eat a lot of processed foods as a vegan. So I would eat things like fake meats, not too much fake cheeses, but a little bit of that kind of stuff. Lots of takeout food like veggie burgers and that type of stuff, which is not bad, but if that's the majority of your diet, not good. So I basically switched it to plant-based whole foods. So when I say whole foods, I mean foods that are not processed. So a lot of fruits, vegetables, beans, grains, seeds, legumes, and that's pretty much it. I ate whole foods like brown rice, so no white rice, brown rice, which is not really processed, and quinoa. Those were the main 2 staples of grains that I ate. And for the beans, like the protein, that type of thing, I ate a lot of lentils and beans. So I think it was mostly black beans that I ate. So I'll show you guys a little bit of that as well. So one of the great things about eating this way is that your body is able to digest these foods a lot easier. So your body can digest whole grains and fruits and vegetables way easier than it is to digest processed foods. So my digestion was great throughout the whole 30 days. Everything was amazing. I felt like $1 million. A couple of the other things that I eliminated were white processed sugar. So I didn't eat any white processed sugar. For me, that was kind of hard because I do have a sweet tooth, but I did substitute that stevia, which is also plant-based, and I used dates in my smoothie, so that added a little bit of sweetness as well. And another thing that I eliminated was the salt. So I didn't add, well, actually that's a lie. I did use salt, but I only used sea salt, and I only used a little tiny bit. So usually I would kind of like, sprinkle salt all over my food just for flavor. This time I was trying to see what the actual flavors of the food tasted like, so I eliminated a lot of the salt. If I needed salt when I was cooking, I would literally, like, a shaker, a salt grinder, I would literally do what I call 2 cracks. So, and that's it. Maybe 1 crack. And that's pretty much it. So that's what I did for salt. And the last thing was oils. So I tried to eliminate a lot of the oils from my diet as well. Oils are not bad, but I think that oils in excess can lead to extra weight gain because they are so calorie dense. So even though you're just eating 1 teaspoon or 1 tablespoon of oil, that may have 90 calories or 100 calories in it. And that's calories that you would not be eating if you didn't have that oil. So I found a way to cook using no oil. The one method I'll kind of show you over here, it's called oil frying. Sorry, it's called water frying. So I did a lot of water frying when I was sauteing my vegetables and onions and garlic before you cook. It's perfectly fine to saute them in water instead of oil, and automatically you're eliminating 100 calories. With regards to your macros, your your fats are going to automatically be lower when you don't cook with oil. So those were the major changes that I did with regards to my diet. Again, that's completely plant-based, whole foods. I found that was the best thing that I have pretty much ever done. They say that, how you look and how you feel is 80 or 90% of what you're putting in your body. So you could be going hard in the gym, working out every single day, doing the best that you can, but if you're eating garbage, then your results are going to be very, very minimal. You're not going to be able to see any kind of losses or any kind of gains. So I would suggest definitely going towards a plant-based whole foods diet. For those of you interested in my macros, I tried to stick to about an 80-10-10. So that's 80% carbohydrates, 10% fat, and 10% protein. I got kind of in that range on most days. Some days I had a little bit more fat. Some days I had a little bit more protein, but in general, it was in that range. And I found that actually worked really great for my body. Calorie wise, I was trying to, get enough calories so that I wasn't starving myself. I was pretty much like never hungry. I was always able to eat whatever I wanted and eat whatever I wanted. So basically, my calories were anywhere from 1,800 to 2,200 in that range. So on the days that I was, really working out hard at the gym, I would get 2,200, maybe up to 2,300, 2,400 calories in, because you actually need that because you're burning so much energy. On the days that I was kind of chilling, I would probably get between 1,800, 2,000 and 2,000 calories. And I found that worked perfectly for my body and the amount of energy that I was expending. Okay, so the next thing that I did was I started exercising way more. So I started going to the gym, and during Perfect 30, my goal was to go to the gym 4 to 5 times a week. I probably did 3 to 4 times a week. I was pretty consistent with it. And I just found that helped a lot with my energy and just the way I was feeling. So of course, one thing that you will never regret in life is going to the gym, or working out in any way, shape, or form. Nobody goes to the gym and then says, oh man, I just regret going, I wish I didn't go. That never happens. So even when you don't feel like going, just think about how you're gonna feel after. You're gonna feel amazing. So that's one thing that I would suggest. Go to the gym, get outside, hop on a bike, go for a walk, just get active, and it just helps overall your entire mind, body, and soul to kind of get you on the right track. So I went to the gym 3 to 4 times a week. I did a lot of cardio. I would say I'd probably start off at the gym doing about 30 to 45 minutes of just running on the treadmill, or using not the elliptical. There's another machine that's similar to the elliptical. I can't remember what it's called, but there's that. So I would do about 30 to 45 minutes there, and then I would do some weight training. So I really tried to focus a lot on my lower body. So I did a lot of lower body, and I noticed a lot of difference, a lot of change in the shape and the feel and the strength of my legs. So I'm really trying to get my legs back poppin' for the summer. Because of course the summertime comes and you want to get shorter shorts, shorter skirts, you want to be hot. So that's what I'm focused on. Upper body, I did that as well. I started doing a little bit of ab work, but not too much abs, because I want to cut a little bit of fat before I start working too hard on my abs. Because a friend of mine was saying, and I kind of noticed this as well, that when you have a little bit of fat around your tummy and you do a lot of ab work, if your abs get bigger underneath the fat, then your belly kind of sticks out. So it's you have abs with a layer of fat over, and I don't want that. So I'm just gonna work it in a way where I lose a little bit of fat and then really start going hard in the abs. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, and that's pretty much it for the exercise. So I just really did 3 to 4 days a week of exercise, and that really helped. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. And the last thing, and I think this is actually probably one of the most important things, is your mindset. So during this 30 days, I was focused on health. I was 100% focused on health. I didn't want to go into it thinking about, oh, I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I just wanted to see what would happen if I treated my body like it should be treated every single day. So health-wise, I was focused on getting a lot of my micronutrients, so my vitamins and minerals, that type of thing. And I just find that my mindset during this 30 days was totally different. I was very focused on this, and I think that one of the things that helped is that I had a goal. So the goal I knew was 30 days. I knew that after the 30 days, I want to see the results. So it was just basically me picking a goal and setting like mini goals to work towards it. So each week I had a different challenge. One week I had a raw challenge, so I only ate raw foods, nothing cooked. I love eating raw. I'm not gonna eat raw forever, but I think it's great to incorporate a couple of raw foods into your diet. It's great for your digestion. It's amazing. And I just tried to have like a very, like a holistic mindset. So not just, like I said, weight loss, it's more about whole body, mind, and soul fitness. Okay, so you're working on your body, you're working on your nutrition, you're working on your mindset. I tried to go to sleep earlier, I tried to get up earlier, I tried to be more focused just in my general life, and I found that it was really, really great. It was a great experience doing it, and like I said, some of the results of it. So I ended up, like I said, losing 10 pounds in 30 days. So that worked out to about 2.5 pounds a week. That's a pretty decent weight loss. I don't think it's too much. I don't think it's too little. And I think the great thing is that when you're not focused on losing weight, that you're able to focus on other things like your overall health, that the weight just comes off naturally. So I wanted this to be a lifestyle. I don't want to just do this for 30 days and then like go back to my regular eating. So one thing that I did learn during this time is that this is how my body feels when I'm feeding it the best foods, and when I treat it right. I want to treat my body like this forever. I don't want to go back to, you know, eating a bunch of processed foods. Now, I'm not going to be so strict about it. Like, I'm not going to eat perfectly for forever, even though I could, but honestly, I don't want to. I want to live a little bit. I want to sometimes be able to eat a veggie burger if I want to. One thing though, I'll tell you, I find that I now have less of a desire to eat those things. It's almost like once you've cleansed your palate of certain foods, you don't want certain things anymore in your diet. Like, I find that even I actually do have a really hardcore sweet tooth. Sometimes now when I eat things, I'm like, wow, this is too sweet. I would have never said that before. It doesn't exist. Like, the sweeter the better. But now once you've kind of cleansed your body, cleanse your palate from eating super sweet foods, when you get a super sweet food, it's too sweet. Same thing with salt. I used to love salt. Salt's amazing, lots of flavor, lots of deliciousness. Now I don't really like that much salt in my food. I want to taste the actual food. I want to taste whatever it is that I'm eating. So it just takes a little bit of time to kind of cleanse your palate, kind of detox your palate, if you would, of, you know, having cravings and desiring certain foods. And once it's gone, it's kind of gone. It's kind of gone. So like I said, I'm definitely gonna continue down this path. It has become basically a lifestyle for me. Now I find that I'm making better choices in life. I'm making better food choices, and it's so natural now. I love it. I love it. I'm really, really glad that I did it. And like I said, the 3 things were changing your diet, adding exercise in, and changing your mindset to have a holistic mindset that's focused on health and not focused on weight loss. And when you do that, if you're looking for weight loss, the weight just kind of comes off. Totally comes off. All right, so thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate all the support. Thank you to everybody who joined in during Perfect 30 and, you know, really tried to support me, and I tried to support you during the journey. It was really, really amazing, and I want you guys to stay tuned because I have another challenge coming up, and it's gonna be during the month of May. So basically, a little sneak preview, it's gonna be along the lines of cutting. Okay, so stay tuned if you want to see what I'm gonna do when I go down the road of vegan cuts. Okay, so we'll see what happens during that. Again, thank you so much for watching. Check out my other videos and keep coming back to itsjulietbenoit.com to see what I'm up to and to join me on the challenges. Okay, thanks guys, see you later. Mwah.